Hello guys, how are you doing? Good evening. This is Angel Bermeo here, speaking in a new episode of ATS. So I'm so happy. Yeah, and yeah, as you know, I'll be continue. I'll be continuing uploading new videos for you. I This is for you guys. There's no sponsors. There's no hidden reason behind. This is real. This is for you, and that is the. Those are the principles. Those are the values, and because in this channel, in this podcast, people is first, true is first. Um, to show the reality is first before making money, before showing advertisement, because I don't have any mm, any dark reasons to be here now, because I'm not earning money. I have my principal job as a software engineer. That's why I don't need um to make money here. And yeah, because instead of these influencers, bad called influencers, in Colombia and around the world, you can see a lot of them, and it's like, okay, these guys, they don't know anything about anything. They just um, uploaded videos talking about stupid things. They don't know about anything, and these fucking creators, these fucking influencers, um, they have a lot of followers. That's true, absolutely. But nowadays people don't know the truth. People think in television. Um, people don't know. People don't know how to filter the truth and the lies. So it's so difficult when people don't know what is the true, what are the reasons behind a TV show. This is business. Television is business, social media is business, and behind any creator, there are some reasons to create content. In my case, the reason is no money, because I am not earning money, and I don't need money, thanks to God. But my purpose, my my feeling is to make a change in the society, to show the real face of this business, and that's why I'm using ATS. ATS against the system. ATS is my symbol. It's my brand, so that's why I hope you support ATS in the future. For now, I know that there are a few people watching my videos. I know it, but it doesn't matter. My goal is not to reach many viewers or followers, because people uh, can be here now, and tomorrow is not going to be with me. That's absolutely true. I don't know it. I know it. So that's not a big problem to me, and that's why I just want to continue uploading my videos, um, to continue showing the reality, a different point of view. And yeah, I hope you support this channel with a comment. If you can click on subscribe, that's enough for me. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. You are the real reasons. We need to make a change in this world. We need to show the reality. And yeah, today I just wanted to talk about. Um, Let me check. I don't remember the topic. I just wanted to check about, yeah, the time. Time flies. Sometimes we we are not aware about the relevance, the importance of our time. Sometimes it's like you lose your time playing video games or watching a TV show, or sometimes you are not aware about the real importance of your time, even in your job. You can be working, but maybe you have lost or you have wasted a lot of time making some stupid things. So that's why my advice for you is try to schedule your time. You need to follow your times, your task in order. Maybe you can install a to-do app or something like that. It's so important to have clear everything before starting your day. You need to understand what are your tasks, what is the goal of the day, the goal of the week. It's so important to see what is the goal every day. If you don't know what you are working on, it's going to be so difficult, guys. You need every day to know in what direction, in what point you are walking. That's definitely true. So that's my advice. In my case, yeah, I have used Trello, Jira. There are a lot of tools that you can use. So my advice for you is try to use it. If you don't know how to use it, watch a tutorial. It's not so difficult. And yeah, because that's a big mistake if you are not using a tracking time tool or any of them. It's a big mistake because you need to to have a metric about your time, your progress, and that's why it's so important to know how long you are investing in your projects. You need to try to follow the time, the metrics. You need to check if everything is working as expected or not. So that's why I recommend you to use this kind of applications. Apart from that, yeah, you can also use the calendar. Tools like Google Calendar are really useful. And yeah, and I don't know, Microsoft Notes or Notepad, or even your notebook. It's enough. You just need a pen and a paper, and you can start writing your ideas, your task. That's definitely so important. And yeah, so if we want to talk about time, we need to understand that time is something limited. Time is not unlimited. In this world, in this area, um, in your life, time is not unlimited. You have 24 hours a day. You don't have more, and that's why you need to try to enjoy, to to enjoy as much as possible in the good things. When I say good things, I mean working, studying, learning something new. That's definitely important. Instead of wasting your time uh, watching stupid series from Netflix, or watching fake news, or listening to stupid influencers, you need to try to change your mindset. If you are acting like others, if you are doing the same things like the other people, like most of the people, you are going to be like the others differently. If you are not changing, if you are not uninstalling the social media apps, if you are not um trying to change your environment to make big changes, definitely you are not going to achieve your goals. It's impossible. If you are watching the same TV, if you are reading the same fake news, if you are in the same fucking space, in the same fucking place, uh, like the other people, like your friends, for example, I don't know, maybe you need to try to start changing um, all these spaces. You need to try um, to clean your desk, your environment. Your environment is so important. That is the first step. You can ignore it. Your space, your desk, your environment is the first step to follow your dreams, to achieve your dreams. So you need to try to have everything ready before starting your day. Try to listen to a podcast or try to read a book about business, about making money. Try to listen or to read to the important people, not influencers. Most of the influencers are shit, and you need to study the theory. You need to try to have a high school degree. Try to learn from the qualified people. You can just think that you are gonna be an expert reading social media posts or just listening to an influencer talking about politics or economic. Of course, I know that most of them are really good explaining topics, and I know maybe some of them can have some knowledge about the topic. But the most famous, at least I'm not sure, but the most famous influencers, most of them they don't know deeply, or they don't have a deeply knowledge about a topic. Most of them, because if you are just following Westcall, Saigus, or any of these fucking influencers, most of their content is about joking, entertainment. Their content is not about business, knowledge, software. Their content is really empty. If you look deeply, you're going to notice that their content is not so good, to be honest. So that's why I also recommend, if you want to learn about something, if you want to increase your salary, or if you want to start a business, try to study, try to join to an university, or at least you can just use YouTube or internet or any of these social media, or any of these online platforms, like Udemy, Platzi. You can try to pay a course, or try um, to follow a bootcamp, for example, and try to learn about your hobbies, or try to look deeply, because if you want to show or to achieve a big progress, you need to know more than the basic concepts. You can just think that you're gonna know the basic, and that is going to be the enough. You need to change your mindset. If you know like others know, your level is so um, small, and that's why you are not achieving your goals. You can just think that you are going to know the same like others, and to start a big business, for example, you need to look deeply. You need to start making big changes. You can start with some small changes, of course, like install a to-do app and install the social media apps, read a book, and start a high school degree. I don't know. So you can just start with these small steps, but you need to try to teach yourself Two, to learn every day, to keep discipline, because that's the key, guys. There's no secrets. There's no any special method to be successful. You need to follow your dreams, working really hard, working every day, and you need to do everything to achieve it. And that's it. That's my advice. And time flies, guys. Now I am 25. Next year, um, I'll be 26. So time flies, and sometimes um, I just want to achieve my goals. So that's why I'm working on some personal projects, and that's it, guys. Maybe I don't know how long or what is going to be the the real path. Maybe right now there are some things in which I don't know how I am going to achieve it. That's true, but I'm working on it. I can't stop. I'm not wasting my time. I try to block any distractor, but because that is the only way to improve, guys. There's no any other. And yeah, even with this podcast, maybe in the beginning I just look at myself and I said, okay, I know I'm not so good at speaking English, but at least I'm going to try it. And that's it, guys. Maybe I'm not the best. Maybe I don't have a really high level. Maybe sometimes I don't know how to say something, or I don't know some phrasal verbs. Sometimes it's so difficult because when you don't have practice, you need to gain this practice in the real experience, making different things. So that's why maybe even if I don't know, I do it. So that's my advice, guys, for you. And yeah, try to enjoy your time as much as possible. Today you can have today you are 10, 20, 30 years old, but tomorrow you'll have 50, 60, 70 years. So try to enjoy your time. Remember, your time is limited, not unlimited. And you know just look at yourself and think about what you're doing to achieve your goals. You are changing, you are scheduling your time, you are reading, you are working, you are studying. Just try to make these questions for yourself and answer this question. Answering this question is the key to achieve your goals. If you are not spending or enjoying your time in the good way, if you are investing your money and your time in watching stupid things or in some bad scenarios, that's why you are not achieving your goals. So try to make a plan, write your goals, write a plan to achieve each goal. So you need to write down step by step how you are going to achieve the objective, and then start executing your plan. Follow your plan. Every day you need to to I don't remember the word, but every day you need to be sure that you are working on the right place. That's it. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next episode, and thank you so much.